Hey, this is James Pudner. I just wanted to take a moment to show the new updates that are added to the 2015 version of the budget. Couple new things that I've put in. One, the little glitch where you used to, after the very first entry of the year, you used to have to go to this options and click a troubleshoot button to get them to pull over. That no longer is necessary. It'll now automatically pull over your expenses even after just the first one of the year. The other big thing that I've changed is you can now add your budgeted amounts at a subcategory or account level, so you can have more detail. There's also a little printout that will automatically be generated, so you can actually look over them while you're at the end of the month when you're looking to see how you did. So let's go ahead and take a look. So now when you used to enter your total budgeted amount right here, and then you'd enter your budgeted amounts for each category right here, you're now going to go to the lists. And as you'll see, there's the total budget available amount here instead. This is where you're going to put in. So if we've got $1,200 to spend each month, we'll do that. For those of you who don't remember, before you've set up any of your accounts, you set up your parent categories. And then anything that you want to have two levels of detail. So if we want rent and insurance for housing, we'll click the Add Accounts button, choose Housing, just say Rent, Property, Insurance. And then let's say we also want to have for health, doctor, and medicine. So now we've got multiple accounts or subcategories for each of these. And now we'll go and click the Update Accounts and the Update Categories. It'll ask you if you've already added the accounts. The only reason it does this is because otherwise anything that does not already have multiple subcategories, it's going to recreate new subcategories that are the same names so that you can still enter your expenses. So once we've got those entered, we can go look back, and again the budget will show only the columns that we're using. And now what we'll do is we'll click this Finish or Create Printout. And as you can see, it'll pull over all of those accounts. And it'll pull over, sort them into the parents, and it'll put little borders so you can see which ones are together. And then these blue cells, remember blue cells always mean it's an entry cell. So now you'll actually go through and enter how much, I'm just going to put random numbers here, how much you want to be budgeted to each category. If you forget one, that's not a big deal, but as you can see, it'll sum up the category total here on the right, and that'll automatically pull back over here to the budget. So the category totals are now going to be coming from that list sheet. It'll show you how much you have left, so since we have $375 left, again, if you go over, it'll show you that you've put too much in the budget, so we're going to just go ahead and pull that down to $375, so now we've perfectly balanced our budget with how much we're able to sort out. So if you ever need to add any new accounts, you can still just do that the same way. Just choose which category you want to go to. So if we want renter's insurance, auto insurance, and home insurance, you'll still just finish there. Click the Finish Create Printout. It'll still keep all of your budgeted amounts for the ones that you had entered, and it'll just have blank for the new ones that you have not entered. You can, as always, still add new categories too. And then if you want to add subcategories, just do it that way. Otherwise, just click the Update Categories. And now those new categories have columns over here, and they will be pulled over here as well. So the other thing I don't remember if I mentioned is over here on the right, it'll keep track of the total for the category. So if we add multiple amounts in our budget for auto insurance, say $50, home insurance, say $150. Again, these numbers are not realistic. Just showing the total is adding up. So now it's got $450 in the category total. If you go over to the budget, you'll see that is reflected down here. So whereas in the previous year, you would enter your total amounts down here at the top level, now you can enter them at the lower level and it'll add up. And that way at the end of the month, you can just print this off. It automatically is set as the print area. So if you go to Control P to print, you'll see that it's just going to print out the little handout so you can actually look at it and see how you did on each category. So just to show how that would work, I'm just going to enter a couple expenses here real quick, and we'll just call auto insurance. I'll do 50. No. Say home insurance. Do 150. So what you would do is you'd print off that handout, come over here to the budget, and remember this is how you see the detail, this is how you see the subcategories. So you'll click this button, any category with a star it shows that there are multiple subcategories there, and you'll see that for the month of December, you spent $75 on auto insurance, $150 on home insurance. So you'd compare that to the printout that you just did to see which ones you made the budget, which ones you did not. So those are new things for the year. Feel free to download it. If you don't want to enter them at the subcategory level, if you want to keep your budget amounts entered here at the category level, the 2014 version will do just fine. You can just wipe out the expenses from your expense journal here, and you can just start over, and that way you can do it the way that you always have. So thanks for checking out the video. Hope the new features are helpful, and feel free to email me with any questions.